It's maybe, they're good and heavy in here, you know, they're heavy fish, you know, they're deep this way.
I'm going to record you if that's okay, just so I can watch this again.
All right, you start up here.
Okay, just like when any crappie or anything.
You just cut down,
yeah.
And you reach the backbone, and you cut all the way down to the stomach, like that.
Yep.
Now, where the white of the stomach is, you cut along that, past the outside of the fin, right to the bunghole.
Okay.
Flip them over, and you do the same thing on the other side. Cut down, cut right through, like that. Then you grab a hold of that piece of skin, the white belly.
Yep.
And where the white meets the brown, you do the same thing again. Cut it all the way down, and you cut that piece off.
Okay, why do you cut that off?
Because anything on the belly of a fish, that if anything is going to be there, like lake trout or anything like that, that's where all the bad stuff,
the mercury, whatever.
Yeah,
okay,
it all goes.
That's right what I was guessing. Okay.
That's exactly what it is. Now, this is the insides of the fish. Sometimes I just take them off and set them off to the side. They get in the way. Now, this is I'm going to cut right through the backbone and the ribs. I follow the backbone right down with my knife. Hear them cutting?
Yep. I hear the bones.
Get down. I just continue on down. I try to get on this side of that fin. Right on down, and I flay that right off. Okay?
That's a nice piece of meat.
That's your first side. Then you flip your fish over. Okay? And repeat the same thing on the other side. Right down. Follow the backbone. Right on down. Past the fins. Right off at the tail. Then, I cut right down through that. Break it in half because it burns better. And that's the only reason I do that. And these, I just put on a new piece of paper because that was awful. Crap. There's a million mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, these are pretty horrible out here.
They're really getting bad, aren't they?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring a mosquito killer, one of those propane.
Yeah, these things are really getting bad. I gotta cut my lawn. Holy sh! Then I take this. Next thing I want to do is get the skin. So I put my fillet down. Now I'm going to take the skin off. So I start back here at the back, cut straight in down to the skin. Then I turn my knife sideways.
Yep.
And I get a hold of the skin, and I'm moving up along the fillet. Get a hold of the skin, kind of pull on the skin, continue to cut along the fish till you skin that right out, like that. Okay, then the bad part, the skin is off. And do the same thing here. Cut down a little bit. Turn my knife. Cut up. Get a hold of the skin. Enough.
You ever do this before?
Once.
Yeah, once.
To get rid of the bad paper. Now we start the tricks.
Okay.
Okay. These are the rib bones right here. See those?
Okay.
Bad. Up here, you start in and you go above the rib and you cut down above the rib, and then you turn your knife to the inside and come up against the rib with your fillet knife, like this.
Okay.
So you're holding down against the rib, but I can feel the knife cutting against the ribs, like that. Okay? So what happens...
You're taking all those rib bones out.
So what happens is... your rib bones are right out of there. That's it. They're gone. That's...
Okay.
That's not bone. That's just part of the fish. I won't do the other part until I get rid of the rib bones. So I'll do the rib bones in this one too. Now this one, I cut most of them out when I went through the fish.
Yep.
I got them. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. Now, switch up because I saw that this one was a little better than that one.
Now you got the Y bones?
Now comes the Y bone. Now, as you can see, give me your hand and run your finger right down there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the Y bone. They go all the way down to there. Now here's the secret. Here's the part. A Y bone runs this way, down this way, then this way, and up this way.
Yeah.
So you got a triangular bone. Okay?
Whenever I have tried to fillet these, I've ended up with little pieces of meat.
Okay, now here's
and a lot of waste.
Here's the deal. You cut down till you feel that bone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see that knife?
Yep.
That's it, the Y bone.
Uh-huh.
So you cut down carefully. Make sure you're on the top side of... This is the top side of the fish, by the way. So you can feel that Y bone. All the way. Like that. Alright. Then, here's the part that most people don't know. You fillet that you start to cut and you turn your knife toward the top of the fish.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see them. See them there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But you don't go all the way through.
Okay.
You just go part way. You follow the bone just like the rib bone, except you go part way. Now this takes some practice. And this is a perfect fish to do it on.
This size?
This size, yeah. He's just right.
About 28 inch?
No, yeah, 26, 28. Anyway, you do like that. And you can see them. You can see those bones in there. But on this side, they're not as far out this way. Because here were the ribs. So what you do is come down along the, what I call the iliopectineal line. Right here. You cut down a little bit. And then you come back on the now you cut up toward the bones themselves. Cut up, pull your knife up against the bone so you can feel it. Okay?
Yep.
Halfway through, cut up toward the bone. See the knife?
Mm-hmm.
See the bone?
Mm-hmm.
Cut up through it, just like we were doing there, so you can feel the bones, and you just keep cutting through really, and your knife will come right out just like that. And all you're going to have left here is a fillet and no bones. That's it. Right there are the Y bones. That's it. That's how much meat you lose.
Uh-huh.
Like
yeah, and
none.
that's
how much you have left.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice fillet.
See that?
Yeah.
Not a bone left in that fillet. Pretty good, eh?
Very good.
You learn how to do that when you're in Canada or you're fishing for a while with people that know. You pay attention.
Yeah, I've watched YouTube videos on this and tried to do it, and I just murdered it. But I think I can. I'm gonna watch this a couple more times, and I'll figure it out. I'll watch this when I do it. But you got to catch me a fish. I mean,